Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial. Today we'll see how to create GitHub repository using Terraform. Now, Terraform is an infrastructure code tool which can be used to create infrastructure using HCL code over the many cloud providers as well as GitHub, etc. So there are a number of providers. Okay, let's get started. So for now, this is the source code for the provider, which will cut paste from the documentation. So I have already created some files. So let me go through that. Let's go to the provider. So the same I have cut paste from here, the whole section. And in the GitHub, we need to provide the token of the uh, developer token, which is like used to uh, access the GitHub repository or anything you want to do over your GitHub. So this is the one where token is the one provider GitHub. This is how it is declared for the provider. And here is the where token means this value of the token will be coming from a variable called token. And this here again is the generic format for integration of Terraform with the GitHub. Now here version tilde and this arrow sign, by this we mean like all the minor versions are supported. So you if the version is 6.0123, it can be easily downloaded and it will be working for those integrations. Whereas for higher versions than 6.0 like 7.0, 8 dot something, it will not work. Next is var.tf. So here we have defined the variable, the token which we are currently using. The variable type is string and default by default it is null. Again, we have the GitHub file which is I have copied from this section on how to create the GitHub repository. So I basically copied the whole resource part. So resource is basically, this is the fixed keyword which you need to mention for the GitHub repository, and this is your any name you can give to your local name to your repository. So I have given my own my demo repo, and this is the name of the GitHub repository which it will be creating. And again, description you can give anything. So visibility will be public, which is anyone can access your repository. And these things for simplicity I have removed. Okay, cool. So basic things are defined now. So let's start with Terraform. So now if you don't have Terraform over your Windows, Mac or any other machine, Linux machine you are using, you can install it by going through the guidelines. So I already have installed, so I'll just skip that part. So Terraform init is the first command which you need to pass so that it will initialize the repository and create the state file and other things required for getting started with Terraform. Now we'll do Terraform validate, which is again to check the syntax and all for our TF files which we have created. So it says success is good. So we'll go with Terraform plan. So Terraform plan will basically a dry run and it will show what are the resources it will create whatever is defined in your source code. So we can see like this is the things which it is going to create, which is like it will create the GitHub repository, and the name of the repository is again whatever we have passed. So it is here sample demo repo, and description should be somewhere here. So description is here. Rest other things are by default taken. If you want to edit, you can edit those things, or you can manage those things from the code itself. Now again, I'll show you how to integrate the token part. So as of now in the variable we have defined to null. So we need to go to our GitHub account. Once you go there, just go to the settings section here, and then we need to go to developer settings. Once you go there, just go to personal access token, to go to token, fine grid token again here. So here is the token which we create and will be using. So you can generate a new token from here. You can give a name or anything you wish. Again, the description and the validity of your token, how many days it should be valid for. Again, you can provide access to all repos, which we, because we want to create the repository. Again, in the repository permission, we need to provide the read write at least. So go to the administration and provide the read write access. So once you do that, just go and generate a token. So now please keep in mind the token which you have generated, it will be like once, so you should store it somewhere secretly. So for our case, it's a demo, so I just populated it as part of the environment variable and store it on my local. So how you can set that in Linux is like you need to do export tf underscore var. So by this Terraform understand like this is a Terraform variable. Then again here to pass the token. So token was the variable which we need the value, and here you can paste the values from here on your token. So once that is done, it will be stored as a variable, environment variable. Cool. So once those things are done, so let's I'll apply the Terraform. So I'll just do Terraform apply, which will actually create the resources for us. So we just need to prompt yes, and it will go ahead and create the GitHub repository, which should be public. Anyone should be able to access. So it has created that. So let's validate. If I go here, just go to my Terraform account, and let's find our repositories. So this is the sample repo it has created just now, and you can see like there is no file, so you can just go ahead and start using the repository, commit files, and push branch, etc. Thanks for joining for today's tutorial.